Yo, hello guys.
Uh,
Welcome to the first installment of this season for Two Sides to Opinion podcast. I'm your host with the most, Marcus D. I got my coach from down in Louisiana, Coach Josh. What up, baby?
what's up, baby?
We go get it
Good to be
started
here
here.
with y'all.
Yes, sir. And then I got my military brethren. You guys know him from last couple seasons that I had him with me. Uh, the man with the plan down there in New Mexico, Mr. Joshua Jones.
What's going on, young man? How y'all doing?
We good, baby. We good. For everybody that's joining, go ahead and hit that click like uh, and subscribe so you can get all the new content that we got coming out. Trust me, we're gonna be very active, very busy. We love fan engagement, so make sure you guys put some questions out there or let us know how you feel about the topics we're currently speaking on. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. First thing is, what teams will win their division in the AFC? Like I
I already
said,
know which
what
two teams y'all
teams
going with.
will win their division in the AFC? Jones, go ahead and start us off, baby.
Oh man, when you sent it out, I sat back and I was thinking about it, man. And as far as AFC all together, man, I looked at all the teams, man, and you got the usual suspects, man. And I was going through it, and I didn't want to just pick the teams with the big names, and I think everybody know they're gonna win. But I switched it up on you. So on the AFC East, instead of going with Buffalo, I'm going with the Patriots. AFC West, instead of going with Kansas City, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Instead of going with Baltimore and AFC North, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. And instead of going with Houston in the AFC South, I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Now, my question is, how much
Okay.
faith do you have in that? Like, you know
No,
what?
so yeah, go ahead.
I can see the Jags maybe
Yeah.
because I think they're the second best team in that division, and I feel like they'll give Houston a run for their money if
Mm-hmm.
they get the play out of Trevor Lawrence that they're supposed to get. If they don't get that type of play, then yeah, there's a no go.
So here's this is where I'm at with the AFC South, man. And you talking about Houston, you talking about the Jags, right? So we looked at Houston last year. You seen all the injuries they had. They had a setback. Um, CJ Stroud looked like he had a sophomore slump. He didn't look as sharp. He didn't look as good. He didn't look as crisp. I don't think he trusted his eyes, to tell you the truth. But that and uh, at that point, the rest of the NFL had the opportunity to look at tape, see what he liked, what he didn't like, if he'd like to throw in the middle, if he liked to throw the deep outs, if he was throwing the drags, right? So they were, figuring out what he likes to do. And I don't think they really had a counter to the NFL's counter to him, man. So I think it's really, like most teams, man, really depends on the health of the team. But like you said with the Jacksonville Jaguars, man, the reason why I did go with them is the fact that they got to get it done, right? I think this is the last year for that coaching staff. Well, new coaching regime, but I think this is the last year for Trevor Lawrence to get his footing, man, to really establish himself as at least a top 10 talent in the NFL as a quarterback. So yeah, I think Houston has the potential to win that division, but the Jaguars, man, they really have to step up this year. Otherwise, they're gonna have to retool and tear everything down after the season.
Honestly, I think it's a no brainer. It's gonna be the Texans. I don't think it's even gonna be close. I think the Texans improve significantly. Um, you think about defensive, Daniel Hunter. They got the corners on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Linebacker wise, they've gotten better. If you think they're gonna go through the same injuries that they went through last year, I doubt
No.
it. Um, then you say the sophomore slump. Do you really think they're going to? Do you really think CJ Stroud is going to be in a slump of that nature? Nah, man. I think the kid is a hard worker. I think he got his priorities right, and I think he'll come out and have a really good season. I expect him 3,000 plus yards,
Mm-hmm.
maybe more close to four, around 4,100. I think he's going to have a really good year. You had Christian Kirk, you had the young receiver, Jalen Noel, and those guys. The only thing that might hurt them is that offensive line and not having Mixon for those first 4 games. And you go to a Nick Chubb, which we really don't know because he's coming off his second major injury.
So, I think with that team though, man, they have a lot of unknowns. You just talked about it with the run game, right? So Joe Mixon was a beast, right? And then he got that injury, right? So he's supposed to be out for the next 4 weeks. Then you got Nick Chubb, right, coming from the Browns, and they played him way too early. But it was a contract year, and I understand why he wanted to come back. I think there was a conversation had, between the front office and Nick Chubb, and ultimately it didn't end out in his favor, right? Because I wish he would have balled out. He would have still been here in Cleveland. Matter of fact, everything that's happening in Cleveland in the run game, man, they should have just signed him anyway. And I think our running back room would have been a lot better for it. But like I said, I think it's a lot of unknowns, man. But I don't disagree with you. Houston is definitely the front runner for that. But both of y'all know, there's going to be an upset in one of these divisions. So I'm just trying to see if I can pick it.
No, I got you. I got a couple of things too out there too. You picked the Patriots. Why the Patriots over Buffalo?
Buffalo,
the favorite in the AFC East.
Listen, like I said, the AFC conference, man. You got the usual suspects, right? So, I mean, when you're sitting down and having a debate and a conversation, right? I looked at it when you send out the information, if it's not Buffalo, then who would be next, right? If it's not Kansas City, who would be next? If it's not Baltimore, who would be next? Because, realistically, if we're looking at those divisions, it's really top heavy with talent, right? With those teams I just talked about. But when you talk about the Patriots, man, they got brand new coaching staff, right? So they're going to re-engineer that environment, that team environment. They got Drake May, who's a nice young talent. They got Stephon Diggs, right? What's the young man's name? Travion Henderson, right? I think he's gonna pick up where Stevenson is going to leave off. I think they'll start Stevenson.
They are going to start Stevenson.
But after like the first 4 games, man, after Henderson gets his legs under him, I think they're going to make the switch and make him the first and second down back, and then Stevenson might come in on 3rd downs, man, just to pass protect. That's what I think, man. But they got a nice young team, nice new coaching staff. So I'm curious to see how well they'll do. But Drake May looked good at the tail end of the season last year.
Yeah, agreed. So one last question before we move on to Coach Josh.
Mm-hmm.
You took the Chargers. Why not? You feel that the Chargers are in a better position than the Broncos? Because we saw the Broncos sneak in and the Chargers didn't. So, and I feel like, and I don't know about you, Josh, Coach Josh, but I feel like that's really probably might be the hardest division in football. In that aspect of, you don't know what you're going to get in the Raiders. We know the Broncos are going to be better. We know the Chargers are going to be better. And then you have the Chiefs coming off probably with something to prove to everyone after losing the way they lost to the Eagles. So where did you get that aspect of the Chargers being that number 2 team per se?
Yeah, man. So I'm looking at Coach Harbaugh, right? Getting his 2nd year. I look at Sean Payton, I look at Bo Nix, they snuck up on people last year, right? It's his 2nd year, right? So he's either going to be as good as he was, last year, or he's going to have that sophomore slump. So I'm really looking at Sean Payton. I'm looking at Bo Nix, and I'm thinking that at that quarterback position, he's going to have that sophomore slump, right? Because I don't really see him as a dynamic quarterback. I really look at him almost like a Brock Purdy that can run a little better, right? Which Brock Purdy's pretty good. But I think, the NFL having the opportunity to see him, they have tape on him. Again, they know his tendencies. So the young man could rise to the occasion, but I'm betting on the opposite, right? I'm betting on that he's going to have a sophomore slump, especially at the beginning of the year. And it may look exactly the way it looked last year for him, where he struggled in the first 6-7 games of the season and then really turned it up at the end of the season. But for me, I think Justin Herbert again. So some of these picks, if you haven't noticed, this is a prove it year for some of these teams, right? Agreed. Justin Herbert has been talked about as one of the best quarterback, teetering on the top 6, top 7, right? Talent level of NFL quarterbacks, but he really hasn't proven much, right? Before they were blaming it on the coach, going on fourth downs, right? When he really shouldn't. It's like 4th and 20. He's still going for it, right? It's 4th and 20 on their 20, and he's still going for it, right? And I will say, man, he pulled that off on the Browns, and I hated every minute of it because every time that he dropped back on fourth down, I knew it was going to be a completion. So
I got you.
Yeah, so I'm really just looking at the fact that, like I said, with Jacksonville, it's a prove a year for Trevor Lawrence. This year is a prove a year for Justin Herbert. So they got to be good. It's what I'm looking at, man. Because if they're not, then they're looking at an organization that is going to have to completely retool, look at trading the quarterback and trying to get another one in the draft.
So my next thing I'll say is let's go to Coach Josh. Who you got? Who you got winning these divisions, man?
Well, let's start with y'all division. I have Baltimore just because on paper. Now we saying barring any injuries, everybody healthy. Baltimore, they look so good on paper, and I believe that Lamar and King Henry, they have something to prove. That AFC South, I have Houston because they were full of injuries like at the end of the season last year, and they still made the playoffs. Is the receiver coming back healthy?
Yes. Nico Collins?
What was the receiver? Yeah.
Nico Collins. But Stephon Diggs left, but they went and got Christian Kirk.
Yeah. So I believe they're gonna be prepared. I believe they got a chip on their shoulder too.
I feel like they got a chip on their shoulder as well.
Yeah. So
is Tank Dale coming back, or did they get rid of him?
We from what I'm hearing is they really want him to sit out the year, but he's expressed interest in trying to come back earlier than what he's supposed to. I would lean towards the side of yeah. I will lean towards the side of him not playing, but he's adamant about playing. And then
what about trying to extend they? Go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
What about the AFC West? Who you got?
I don't want to say this, but I have the Broncos.
Ooh,
like it's just some like I think Kansas City and the coaching changes, it's a culture shock to them. And they're not the same anymore. They still great. I mean, you got a top 1, top 2 quarterback. You got a top 1, top 2 defensive lineman. But it's something about coaching that I just don't trust with the Kansas City Chiefs. Broncos are more I don't know. I think Sean Payton trying to make it look like it's not a fluke. Like last year was just not okay. Well, we snuck up on people. So I do have the Broncos, and Bo Nix is not bad. I think he's gonna probably put up some more numbers than he did last year. And then what's the other division we did name?
Real quick before you move on, how you feel about the Raiders?
I still think they off a little bit. Pete Carroll gonna play a hard-nosed style of ball. So they're gonna probably run the ball a lot. Who is the starting quarterback?
It's gonna be Geno to the Smith.
Yeah, Geno Smith.
Okay. Because I know they was looking at what the dude name was, the backup, Stedman.
No, they wasn't looking at him. They went and got Geno Smith.
Yeah. So what ended up?
Nah, they were just talking about in preseason.
Nah.
Yeah.
So you know, because I think he was.
Kenny Pickett.
That's who that. Okay. So they traded for Kenny Pickett, got Geno. Yeah. I don't see them yet. Just because I don't think that team is ready yet.
Here's what I ask about the Raiders. What receivers do they have that scare you?
None really.
Yeah, we could wait and we still wouldn't get one. Wait, okay, they do have one guy. He's not a receiver, but he's a tight end. And Brock Bowers.
Oh, the tight end?
He's that guy.
Yeah, Bowers gonna be pretty good.
I'm saying, but somebody besides him, you really don't have anybody. What is it?
Well,
they
got Jacoby Meyer, and then they went and got and then they went and got my guy Amari Cooper.
Huh?
Coop.
Yeah, they did. I saw that
Coop.
too.
Okay, you know what? They did go get Coop, but what Coop got in the tank? Let's be real, man.
He's about a number 2, number 3 right now. So he gonna put up numbers. I just don't think he should be the main guy.
We agree.
Yeah,
we agree. And so then you have,
and then they got the rookie. What's the boy from Boise State, the running back?
Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
He's a dog. I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I think they're gonna. Huh?
No, I'm just saying preseason, man, he looked like he didn't have his legs. So hopefully, it was, them running a vanilla package or something, man. But yeah, he was
and Pete Carroll does that.
Yeah.
And what about let's see.
What about the AFC East?
Yeah.
I got the Dolphins.
Interesting. Explain that to me, because I don't got them.
Barring any injury. and I mean, when Tua is healthy, Tua look like the MVP. And I think that Tyreek Hill gonna kind of be quiet this year. They didn't make him captain. So he's kind of like, ooh, he been apologizing. They just gotta stay healthy. That's the main thing.
Here's why I still have no belief in them. Their coach is not the guy. He isn't the guy. I lay everything on him, from Tyreek Hill acting the way he acted to him not stepping in for Tua. Just that whole situation. And like you say, healthiness. Man, they can't. A-Chain is a back. He's a heck of a back, but he can't stay healthy.
Dude, I think they got like 2 or 3 backs.
He can't stay healthy.
Yeah, they got like 2 or 3 backs.
Jalen Waddle.
What's the other guy that came from San Francisco?
Morissette.
Is he still there?
Yeah, I think he is. Morissette.
Yeah, because he was leading the because he was up there. You've been touchdowns.
Yeah, he was.
Are you talking about Mostert? Mostert.
Yeah, Mostert. Oh, he gone?
Yeah.
Where he went?
Oh, let me see real quick because I think Raheem Mostert left.
So that means, yeah, they A Chain hasn't been healthy since he's been there. I'm looking at it
Bro,
right.
Waddle, that's Achan and Tua. If they all can stay healthy,
Well, they do have Ollie
like,
Gardner as a backup and Jalen Wright. So
Yeah.
they
and then
a go ahead.
who's their tight end?
Darren Waller.
Okay.
Hold on. So let me ask you this
Oh, the
because I'm not
tall
sure if
dude
he's
that was married to Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, Mister. I'm
yeah.
gonna quit and then I'm gonna come back though.
Then he
No,
came
no,
back.
no, man.
Yeah.
He was
Let me.
going rap, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. So Josh, let me ask you this. So Tariq Hill was
Uh-huh.
just in the interview saying that Achan is not a third down back, and he said if they want to be more effective, they got to take him out the field on third down. So how you feel about that?
They gotta take him off the field on third downs.
I think he was
Yeah,
joking,
Tariq.
but I think he was
I don't
joking.
think so, man.
I think he was
he
joking.
seemed like he was serious. Yeah, he said you
Um,
Nah,
got to
he
take
not
Dave.
gonna say nothing serious like that right now.
I think he was joking. It was he low
Like
key was
unless he
joking.
trying to get out of there.
right.
Right. Well, he tried once, but no
Yeah,
success.
but I just think he gonna play a little bit better because he got the divorce, the settlement. So let's go play ball now.
I, I got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
sometimes boys be going through stuff.
Let me
So
get through mine real quick. I'll make it short and sweet. I got the Ravens. I got the
uh,
Texans. I got the Chiefs. I still think the Chiefs are who we always know them to be, which is one of the more perennial teams. I do have them. And as a shocker, I got the Patriots. I really think the Patriots having that lower end of schedule, which most people don't know, actually makes sense when you finish towards the end. That next season, you have a significantly slightly easy schedule, and I believe they're going to benefit from that, and they're going to win some games. I do think I have them winning that. Other than that, I have the norm. Let's move to that next topic. Anybody got anything on that topic for me?
no,
Anybody?
you good.
Yeah,
We go.
I agree with you, man. Strength of schedule has a lot to do with it. I had it here in my notes. So I didn't say it, but I'm glad you brought it back up because, Patriots, like I said, they'll benefit from a week's strength of schedule, and I think they'll creep up on a few folks.
Got you. Move to the next topic. It's very simple. Who will make the playoffs in the AFC? Coach Josh, let's start with you, baby.
Well, let's go with our division winners. How we had it: West Broncos,
Mm-hmm.
Ravens,
Mm-hmm.
Texans,
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
What we got? 7, right?
Yep.
Um, Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So that leaves you with
Patriots,
okay.
and boom, 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 the Bengals.
You got the Bengals. What about the Bills?
Uh, do you believe in the coach this year?
Here's what I'll say
Did they
about that.
add anything?
No, they don't have that receiver that scares you. That if Josh Allen can play the same turnover football that he played last year with not turning the ball over, then they have a chance. Um, but I got a feeling that Baltimore showed how you beat the Bills, and that's by having a 4 or 5 man line that can get pressure and you can cover on the back end. Because we saw what happened when they came out of halftime and put that extra lineman down on the ground. Instead of going to 3-4, they went to basically a 4-2 with an extra DB, and
Or 2-5 nickel,
they
baby.
they scored only 6 points, and those were field goals. And
Let-
we saw what happened when they put the extra lineman when they played Kansas City. It gave them fits. So then I ask you, which receivers is going to scare you. And
Let me ask you this:
you could be
is Joe
technically
Brady
right.
still there?
Yes, Joe Brady didn't go anywhere.
Okay, so and they didn't get Joe Brady up any help on his, because I think he's like the passing coordinator.
No, he's the
Like
coordinator.
yeah, like but he's the cat that does the passing. Like he's the passing guy. Strong in it. Because Sean McDermott really likes to run the ball.
They got a dog at running back. No lie. At
Um,
first, I was praying to hope they didn't sign him because it was gonna make it easier. But then he got his money.
yeah, they defense is what gets them over the top to me because they made some
I
plays
don't
last
think that.
year.
I don't think that defense is going to be
And that's why if I don't have them in the playoffs,
what I'm used to. Their corners are okay, and they I want to say they went and got Tre'Davious White back, which I don't know why they did that
he got
for.
two, and I don't want to sound harsh, but he got two bum knees.
Yeah, and then you got Hamlin at the safety, and yeah, we saw what that looked like. But it is
He,
what it is. I'll go
man,
ahead and get my
that's Lazarus, bro.
yeah. I go I'll go ahead and get mines out there. I got the Ravens, I got the Patriots, Texans, and Chiefs. Those are, and then I have the Bills. I do have the Bills getting in. I feel like they'll be fine. They'll get 10-7, 11-6. I got the Broncos getting in. I think the Broncos are a heck of a team. I don't think it was a fluke. I do worry about the sophomore slump. That scares me a little bit, but for the most part, I think he'll be fine. And whether people like it or not, I got the Steelers, and that's because Mike Tomlin has proved in and out that he's a winner. He's going to win. And until he proves me otherwise, there's no way I can go against Mike Tomlin. 18 years of winning. Let me repeat that again. 18 years of winning. There's no way I could leave that dude out. Jones, what you got, man?
Yeah, so when I was looking at it, man, I was gonna switch it up a little bit, but I'm gonna stay consistent with the last topic we had. So I'm gonna go Chargers, Jags, Steelers, Patriots, Buffalo, KC, and Baltimore. With the caveat that because I was looking at the Chargers and I was thinking about putting Houston in there somewhere, but I'm gonna stick with, like I said, I'm gonna stick with my picks, and I'm gonna go with those 7.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's not bad at all, gentlemen. Not bad at all. Let's go to our next topic, which is which team will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? I'll start this one off. Y'all already know who it is for me, man. I feel like it's got to be their year sometime, right? It's got to be their year. I feel like they fixed one of the major holes by going get Jair Alexander. That defense on the back end, you got Malachi Starks, you got Kyle Hamilton. That might be the best safety duo right now in the league. And then you add at the corner spot Jair Alexander, Marlon Humphreys, and the young kid Nate Wiggins. But don't forget about Champa. Tampa is going to be that guy that comes in and helps on third down to help cover. But he's also a dude that'll stick his nose in there and smack you. Offensively, man, there's nothing you can talk about, bro. Like it's like Jones said earlier. We know what they go do in the regular season. It's what they're going to do when they get to the playoffs. And unfortunately, that window is about to close very fast if we don't get it done. And I feel like this year has to be the year. So I'm taking my Baltimore Ravens to go ahead and represent us in the AFC. Jones, who you got?
Y'all better get it done. No, y'all better. Hey, like you said, y'all better get it done. Ain't nothing else you can add to the team.
True. True.
I mean, you don't have Pro Bowl kickers. You don't. You got Pro Bowl Hall of Fame level talent at the running back position. You got a Hall of Fame quarterback. You've always had a top 5 defense. I mean, you know, it should be y'all, right?
Right. No, I know. I agree with you.
It should be y'all, but it ain't gonna be y'all
okay.
because listen, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And the man is to be the man, you got to beat the man, and the man is Kansas City, right?
Old patty cakes.
And I agree with Josh though, right? You know, I think there's some questions at the coordinator level, right? With the coaches, I think there's
what's that one coach name they lost?
Steve Spagnuolo's coming back. I think he's the most.
No. I'm not talking about like this year. I'm talking about like this in general. Like we know that one coach they lost that made a big difference.
Eric
Bieniemy.
Eric Bieniemy. And
yes, I thought he was back.
And who's the offensive coordinator now?
I have no idea. I don't keep up.
I have no idea.
Oh. It's somebody that was a losing coach, but he's under that Andy Reid tree,
right?
Man, what's that guy name? Man, what's the dude name, man? And it'll come to me. So, but I agree with y'all though.
Yeah, I think Kansas City, man. You know, they got. I mean, Pacheco's back off of injury.
So
we'll see what he does. It's a lot of questions on the offense. Yeah, I think that, you know, there are a lot of questions for Kansas City. But until you beat them, right? Because I think a lot of folks didn't think they was going to make it that far last year, right? And then here they are beating everybody. Of course, you know, they had, you know, help from the referees. And, but we're not going to say that out loud because the NFL might try to come and get me. But
Matt Nagy from the Bears. That's the coach we was looking at.
Oh, Matt Nagy, yeah. Yep.
Horrible Bears, right?
Yeah.
Well, hold on really quick. Let's touch on that real quick. Because I know it's not a topic, but I want to get Josh's take on this. How you feel about Caleb Williams and his development, and Ben Johnson over there with Chicago?
The only thing that we don't know, and the major question is this. So, you remember when Jim Harbaugh got the job with the Chargers?
Mm-hmm.
His first statement was that he really praised Justin Herbert. He want him. He want to coach him. I ain't never heard Ben Johnson say that yet.
Yeah.
So do you want him, or are you trying to say, well, look, I'm going to give it a year, and I don't think that this is my guy?
I don't think that defense is going to hold up. I don't think that defense is good. That defense looked great last year because the offense looked horrible. So we didn't want to point the finger at that defense, right? We pointed it at the offense, but I don't think that defense is great.
Yeah, but the play calling was so horrible.
Well, but we're going to get a new play caller. So that changes. But in the same aspect, I'm saying I believe that defense was a very good. It was just the offense sucked so bad that we pointed all the fingers at the offense.
So follow-up question real quick. So do you think it's going to be a Denver situation where Sean Payton came in and he was like, oh, yeah, you know, Russell Wilson's my guy. And then, you know, in the background, he was working to get him out of there.
Well, who he got? Bro, did you see who he has behind him? Do you see who he got behind Caleb Williams?
But he can't.
Who's behind Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Man, what's the dude name? Nugent?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. Bro, like, man. Come on, man.
Well, they wouldn't got Bo Nix the next year. You know what I mean? So they let Russ play that year, and then they let him go.
I
So
don't.
I'm
I don't
asking,
think.
do you think it's going to be a similar situation with Ben Johnson where he came in
No.
and he's going to be like, listen, I can't do nothing with this guy. Let me go ahead and pick my guy.
No, because Caleb Williams is supposed to be a generational talent. He is.
No,
Well, who's
supposed to
coming in? Who you waiting for this year?
be. I mean, let the NFL tell it. You know, it's supposed to be a generational draft next year. Nutsmeyer, you got
Who?
Nutsmeyer from LSU.
No. He's okay, but
He going to play for his daddy. Watch.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
But
He going to
Josh,
play for his daddy.
but Coach Josh, who you got winning it all out of the AFC? Who you got
Uh,
being in that Super Bowl?
I'm going to tell you this. I have a 1A up and a 1B.
Nah, we're not doing 1As. We picking that guy. Who's that team that's going to represent the Super Bowl? Because I got some 1Bs, 1Cs, and 1Ds, but
Yeah. But we just, I got you. I got Baltimore, but I'm
okay.
going to tell you this, and we had this discussion last season. Derrick Henry needs the ball
Agreed.
25 to 30 times a game.
That I agree with.
So if they were to just get him the ball 25 times a game and stop trying to say, oh, well, we have other running backs too. That's not what you do, man. At one point in the season, you had two people on that team that could have been the MVP of the league.
Should have been.
Yeah. And they lost games trying to figure out, okay, well, do we just give them the ball in the first half and not the second half and let Lamar do it? If he cooking, man, let him cook, man. Because that's what they were missing. They were missing that extra person that was dynamic. And I don't know how y'all feel, but Derrick Henry is a generational talent.
Yeah.
Like,
He is
6'3".
Yeah.
They say 240, but he looked like he about 275.
and can run a 4.5.
And man, come on, man. Like, if you see 9 people in the box, man, you throw the ball.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, man. It's like Bill Belichick used to say, man, you do whatever it takes to win the game, right? So I know you got your superstar players, man, but if you got to run the ball 40 times to win the game, you run the ball 40 times to win the game. Do what it takes to win, right?
And they defense is loaded. I mean, Marcus is only waiting for you up another defensive lineman, and now that would give him about 7.
Well, hey.
So how much do you really need? But you really need 22 on offense and 22 on defense. Because like Jones said, you gotta beat the champ, man. You gotta take the man out to be the man.
Hopefully that runs through Baltimore this year. So
hold on. So you believe in them like having home field advantage?
We'll get to that on another day, but yes.
We didn't have discussions about, well, man, we won all our Super Bowls while we were on the road.
We did.
Hey, but it's a new day, new age.
Agreed. Let's give our hot takes for the AFC. I'll go ahead and start with you, Jones. Give me that hot take because I know it's probably gonna be some wild.
Oh,
hey, listen. Oh no, yeah. Oh, it's you. Go ahead.
No. I just want to see what you're gonna say about Cleveland.
Go ahead, Jones.
Look, how you know? Listen. Hey, I got a 1A and 1B, and I'm gonna shoot them out there. Jags make the conference championship game. Is the first one. Yeah. And then the one for the Browns, Shedeur Sanders becomes a starter at some point in the season. So that's my hot take.
My hot take is the Bengals don't make the playoffs. We already seen this
Hey, Marcus, that ain't no hot take, bro.
Man, it's a hot take because everybody's swearing to God. Hey, bro, these boys have one of the best quarterbacks, the best receiver, who's a Triple Crown winner, and a heck of a 1B on the other side. And they have a subpar defense. A subpar defense, man. When I say subpar, they might be the worst defense in the NFL. They did sign Hendrickson back, but can we all agree when they take that time off and they try to come back, they're usually not the same. When they don't get that work in, he wasn't getting that work in. So I don't know what they look like.
Parsons?
Huh?
Are you talking about Michael Parsons?
Hey, I don't know what he's going to look like either. But in the same sense, we'll get to that. In the same sense, I have, like I said, I have the Bengals not making the playoffs, and everybody gets fired except the players. They firing everybody, even the custodian. They getting it too. So,
oh my!
Well, I mean, we know a couple things about the Bengals, man. They're gonna lose the season opener, and they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
Right. Who you
they
got?
Gonna lose the season opener?
They gonna lose the season opener, bro.
Who's the first? Who's the first team they playing?
The Browns.
The Browns. Hey, last year they played the Patriots, and the Patriots didn't do nothing.
All I'm gonna say
that was their biggest win.
If they don't get a hold of Myles Garrett early and they let him run rep shot, I don't think Joe Burrow lasts during the season because we seen him take that lick in the preseason game and we was all like, what are they doing? So in that same sense, if they let Myles Garrett do what Myles Garrett do, he's probably gonna be defensive player of the year, and we're gonna be talking about how he just smacking that boy around. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, even if they played the Saints this year in the season opener, they was gonna lose to Tyler Shuck.
I don't think so, because Tyler Shuck's horrible.
Man, the Saints won't nuts my so bad.
What's your hot take, Coach Josh?
The Bengals make the playoffs. I'm not saying they win the division. They get the last wild card. Man, bruh, and I'm telling you this, they gonna restructure some more money, and they probably gonna get some more pieces. Not on defense, but they gonna get some more pieces. But that's barring any injuries, man. I just want to say that because it's a physical game.
T. Higgins is good to be out 6 games. I'm just letting y'all know.
And the next hot take is that the Jaguars make the conference championship game.
We'll get to that.
Who was that draft pick?
We'll get to that.
Whoa. Who was that draft pick?
We'll get to that. That's on our other side.
So that's my thing right there. So
I got you. Well,
ain't the people coaching for their life in Jacksonville.
Agree. What I will say is, I know you guys seen this run across tennis, but you got the mean girls of tennis. It's crazy. I've never seen anything of that nature amongst 2 individuals and the things that were being said between each other. You have Jelena Ospinko and Taylor Townsend. She basically told her she was uneducated. She told her she didn't know how to win. And then she told her, when you get outside your country, we'll see what happens. There's a few things I want to say before we get there is she already beat her outside of the United States. So I don't know why she said what she said. But she later came back and clarified why she said what she said, and I kind of agree with what she said. She said her first language isn't English, which is correct. Mm-hmm. And y'all know,
yeah,
Jones, you know and I know, being overseas and things of that nature, they say something and it sounds horrible, but they don't mean it in that way.
Yeah.
You have to get clarification of what they're saying. And when she mean by education, she meant by how the game is supposed to go in the aspect of what she's used to seeing. And I'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that because I understand sometimes English can be uh, misconstrued when it's not your first language. So I'm gonna give you guys the floor. What you guys think?
Jones, go
Yeah.
ahead, man.
Yeah, no. I'll just jump in real quick, man. So, I did some digging, I did some research, looked at a few interviews. Some of her tennis colleagues spoke about it, right? And they said that she's been known for being disrespectful, right? She's been known for not shaking hands after her winning, right? So, and we've all played sports. We've all run across those type of people, right? You know what I mean? And we all want to see that person, kind of get taken down a notch. And I think, this is kind of what that looked like, right? Because she had career high ranking, world in the world, number 5 in singles, number 3 in doubles, Grand Slam single 2017 French Open, Grand Slam doubles 2024, right? So you're talking about somebody who's used to winning, not losing, right?
Some success, yeah.
Yeah, she's had a lot of success, right? And so when you get beat by somebody that you thought you was just going to beat, right? And we talking about football, somebody who you thought you just going to roll your helmet out there and you was going to win the game, right? That hits a little different. So I think her anger probably got the better of her. A mixture between anger and ego kind of got the better of her. And like you said, she's been beaten before by Townsend, right? So I think she, in her preparation, she thought she had fixed some things, tweaked some things, right? She was going to go in there and just win this match, and that's not what happened. And to be honest with you, man, and I'll just keep it real simple. Townsend said, "Learn how to lose better." Right. So I'm gonna echo those same words. Learn how to lose better. And Townsend said, she let her racket speak for her. So.
I agree with that, bro.
Yeah,
I agree with that. You gotta
learn how to lose better.
Coach Josh, what you got, baby?
Well, she lost to Townsend before, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Townsend is not a regular player. I mean, she won Wimbledon. She won a couple other tournaments. So why would you, not y'all, but why would she think that she was just an easy win? And
It's a great
I'm
question.
not gonna lie, the crowd was on her. Them people in them stands was cheering for Townsend.
But it's American. That's why
and it's
she
cool.
said. That's why she said.
Yeah, it was
Hold on.
HBCU week or something like that.
Nah, they was in
Hold
America.
on,
Y'all know
no.
how Americans do when
No,
in America.
But did you see what kind of Americans they were?
We know what it was.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's HBCU week.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So
That was a different type of pressure.
yeah. So she going back and forth with the crowd. But let's also realize this ain't her first episode with a person of color like in tennis. She done said some things before, not to this extent, but she done said some things that, hey man, come on, you lost. Man, come on, man, it's all right. Go on with your day, man. But I'ma say that we live in a society of a bunch of people. We live in a multicultural society, right? And Marcus, I'm gonna say for you, um, you have a lot of Latinos by you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you try to learn to speak Spanish. What's the first thing that you're going to pick up fluently up in Spanish?
The bad words.
The bad words. So when she told her that you're not educated, that's what she meant. That's that's what she meant. And you don't have no class because she didn't say sorry, which I understand that they normally say sorry. But then you had other tennis players that were like, yeah, we say sorry, but then some people don't say sorry, but we don't really worry about it too much.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, like, and for you to go like haywire. Now, you know my thing is, um, did y'all see what Townsend put her racket at when they was going back and forth?
Not really.
She put her racket under her arm.
Yeah.
Where did the other woman have her racket at?
I don't know, but she had her finger in her face, which was.
She had her finger in her face, and she had her racket still in her hand, which by most tennis players, that's a threat.
I can see that.
That is a threat.
Yeah.
But she don't have class for saying she's sorry. So I don't know.
You know what? I'll lean with you guys and just say she was disrespectful and she needs to learn how to lose better. But I kind of like it though because it gives a little bit of pop to tennis, baby. Because I feel like they lost a little bit when Serena, went away. So this little pop that's
Venus
going
winning
on
right now.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's not Serena. It's not the big dog of the dogs. It's not the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but Venus on them doubles right now. They winning right now.
Let me ask you this question: if Tiger Woods was in the final round and he was leading, how many?
Man, we watching. We tuned in.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's the same thing. I'm saying if Serena Williams made it to the finals of the U.S. Open right now, we all be tuned in. Am I lying?
Nah.
So,
you telling facts.
This gives it a little bit of spice that I like because we need a little bit of that. So. Let's finish this last couple out strong, guys. It's been very interesting. I'm loving it. So let's finish up. And the question is, who will make the playoffs in the NFC? I'm going to go ahead and get us popping and rolling. I got the Packers. I got the Eagles. I got Seattle. I got Tampa Bay. I got the Commanders. I got the Lions. And I got the 49ers. That's what I got. Anybody got anything they want to question me on?
The Lions.
So you talking about the playoff teams and not the conference division?
Yeah, not the conference winners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the Lions is a question, man. They lost both coordinators, man.
I'm okay. I'm okay with them losing the coordinators.
Well, that's a lot of change and turnover for one season, man.
Who did they replace them with? Is the question.
Oh, I agree, but I feel like they both of the dudes that they put in were in-house dudes. So I believe they have some ability, maybe not all the ability. But they got the talent. That's one thing I don't question. They got the talent, especially offensively. They got that two-headed monster in Montgomery and Gibbs. But the only thing you might worry about is if their quarterback is going to turn the ball over 5 times like he did on the Monday night game. That's the only thing you worry about. I think defensively they'll be fine, especially when they have all their dogs. When they got all their dogs on the field, I don't. Sometimes I'm just put it like this: when you got dogs, you might not have to coach as hard as you need to. They got dogs, so I don't necessarily know if they. Really
so what you're saying is the talent will make up for the lack of coaching that they have this year.
For them, yes, for them.
Okay. Let me jump on in here, brother. I got Washington, the Rams. I begrudgingly put in Green Bay. I got the Panthers, Philly, Tampa, and the 49ers.
Hold on. Pause. Did you say the Panthers?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gonna have to explain that. You have to explain that one to me.
Bryce Young. You don't think he's coming?
No. I love it, but I feel like they don't have enough.
I don't think the coach want him.
So who's their receiver that you're scared of? Exactly. You don't have one.
You got what's the young man's
No,
name?
they got they got the rookie.
Yeah, they got Thompson. They got
then they got the boy from South Carolina from last year.
Leggett.
Yeah, Leggett.
Yeah. Now y'all.
There you go.
Y'all, okay. They do got a dog at running back. I love Chuba Herbert. And he's a dog, man. I like him.
Listen, I put them in there, man, because they made a lot of headway at the end of the last season, man. So I think they're gonna build off that, and I think they're gonna make a nice little run, man. So I put them at 10 wins.
I got you. 10 wins? Man,
10.
we need to put some money down.
2 of them going to the Saints.
Who?
to who?
To the Saints. Lord, man, we tanking for Nussmeier.
Who you got? Who you got? Who you got?
So let's go NFC East. I have Washington. I think Washington should be good this year. I think Scared Terry he ready. He got his money. So who else in that division? Oh, Philly.
Yeah.
Washington, Philly, Green Bay, Minnesota.
Ooh. Yeah, I would disagree with that one only because I feel like that quarterback is going to hold them back. Like, I feel like he's going to hold them back. Like, I don't think he.
They don't need a quarterback when you got Superman playing. So you forgot they got Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until the ball is super under short and dude just picking and going the other way.
I
feel like he ain't gonna be able. He's new. He's not gonna be able to read the defense well. I saw how he played in preseason, and I was way, shape, or form impressed.
I think he's gonna be all right because Sam Darnold. We didn't think Sam Darnold was gonna do what he did last year.
Yeah, but Sam Darnold been in the league 32 years, man. Come on, man.
Man,
let me ask you this, Josh. So we was looking. So we was looking at Chicago last year, and Chicago went and put all that talent around Caleb Williams, right? When they went and got Aduze, they got DJ Moore. They had Allen. He had Swift in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what happened. He couldn't get him the ball. So it don't matter, if you got the talent out there. I don't think he's gonna be able to get Jet the ball.
I feel the same way. I feel like Jet.
Is Addison still? Is he still in trouble?
Suspended the first 4 games.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you just got Jet and then Adam Thielen.
Yeah, they got Adam Thielen from the Panthers.
Yeah, he been
good. Yeah, they got Thielen back.
Yeah, and they got a tight end, man. What's the tight end name?
Hawkinson? Is that it?
Man, big boy. He a big old boy.
Yeah, I think it's Hawkinson. Something like that.
Yeah. So they gonna be all right. I mean, the coach not bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Now their defense is fine. I give them that.
Yeah.
Pieces, but I will say, do you feel like their talent offensively can make up for their coaching? I don't think they can. I think they got a good coach, but I don't think that quarterback.
I mean, bro, he done made Kirk Cousins look good and Sam Darnold.
Come on, man. Kirk Cousins already had looked good, man. We gotta stop playing.
Man, Kirk Cousins horrible, man.
Kirk Cousins get paid every place he go, man.
Man, he got the best agent ever.
All right, we're gonna finish up with our last topic, man, which is which team will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Coach Josh, go ahead and lead us off, man.
Philly?
Okay. You simple and straight to it, Philly.
Philly.
Jones?
I'm going Washington.
Oh, yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Nah, you took my pick, bro. I went Washington too. I feel like that young kid is something different. Like he's the second coming of Lamar Jackson in the aspect of he can use his legs when he want to, not because he have to. When he wants to, got a strong arm. His dedication is there. You could tell he's just primed and ready. Adding Debo Samuels was very smart of them in the aspect of they just need somebody on the other side who can win now and
just need
then.
a playmaker.
Exactly. The only thing I worry about is them losing Brian Robinson, because he did go to San Francisco, which that's going to be a whole different topic because I don't know if Christian McCaffrey's healthy. And they won't say, because why would you go get Brian Robinson if that dude's healthy?
Yeah, but what's the other cat they had at the end of the year?
Yeah, I don't know. They that's what I'm saying. For them to go get Brian Robinson, they know something.
It was Mason. Mason was the cat.
Oh, yeah.
And where did he go?
Nobody cares.
Man, that dude was good.
We'll see.
Man, that dude did what he did after Christian McCaffrey got hurt, though.
No, agreed.
Yeah.
Well,
one thing I'll say about Christian McCaffrey, though, man, regardless if he, has a full recovery and, the surgery did take, he's got a history of being injured. So I think he would just get injured again, week 6, week 7. So I don't think that they can really count on McCaffrey either way it goes.
Here's what I say about him. They said first it was a calf injury, and then they went to his Achilles. Those work hand in hand, guys. I don't think he's healthy. I think it's a chronic thing for him, and he knows it, and they know it. But they paid all that money. Did he give him one good year? I mean, they made it to the Super Bowl 2 times or 3 times, and they still came with the same number of Super Bowls as the Cleveland Browns had the 20 years.
But why they keep putting him in the backfield so much? He can't catch the ball.
I said they should move him like his daddy and move him to wide receiver. I said that.
Why do like Debo Samuels?
Yeah,
I don't know. They pay.
I'm trying to figure out why do you want? I understand that he can run the ball, but his body can't. It's not durable.
All right, guys. It's that time. First, I want to say to everybody who did chime in, guys, thank you guys for chiming in with us. Sides to an Opinion podcast will be here on a weekly basis. This is the first of many for this season. There's a big game tomorrow, Eagles Cowboys. Before we get off real quick, pick a winner, guys.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Coach the Cowboy.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead.
And I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but I'm just, and that might be their only win of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that dude. I'm gonna take the dude with the hoodest name out there, Saquon. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. But we thank y'all for coming out and supporting us. We'll do this thing again. Season starts tomorrow. We'll have plenty to talk about next week. You guys have a great one. Thank you. All right, guys.